Okay, so this is a 2000 Ford Focus. Rear brake wheel cylinder started leaking, and this is one of the more difficult rear brake drum assemblies that I've had to deal with. This thing, you have to completely disassemble the whole rear axle, everything on this thing to do it properly. You have to remove the rear axle right here. There's 4 bolts. I believe it's 13 millimeter, and they are a pain to get off. There's your wheel sensor. It's an 8 millimeter. It wasn't too bad. The hard part is the wheel cylinder itself, because you cannot get to anything without first taking this plate off, and it's kind of difficult to see, but there's 2 8 millimeter bolts back there, and this lip right here, where right underneath the line right there, gets in your way. So you have to actually remove this backing plate from the whole assembly. You also have to remove the shock. The shock gets in your way as well. So the shock is just simple, real easy to remove. It's just a nut and a bolt, bottom and top. You will have to grind. There's 2 rivets behind here that hold this plate on. You will have to grind those off. I figure if by now, if you're watching this video, you've already attempted it to replace the wheel cylinder and you've gotten frustrated or whatnot. It's very difficult. I wouldn't recommend this unless you're a very skilled mechanic and you have plenty of tools. I'm on hour 2. It'll probably take me another couple of hours. Well, probably about another hour to finish putting all this back together. All I can say is that when you're doing this job, you've got to completely disassemble the whole thing. Otherwise, you're going to have a very difficult time trying to get that wheel cylinder off. Hope this video helps anyone out there that's trying to do it. I couldn't find any videos on it, so I'm kind of just going by the seat of my pants, but I've been an experienced mechanic for the last 20 years, and I will say that Ford tries to reinvent the wheel every couple of years, and this is a pure example of why I don't like Fords, because this is the most retarded way to set up a brake drum set, and they seem to make it where you have to take it in to have it repaired. And you know, they think, oh, well, they'll make more money. Actually, that's probably one of the reasons why Ford is going out of business, is because crap like this. They make stuff so difficult to work on that they think, oh, well, they'll have to bring it into the dealership. And in all actuality, it's just like, no, next time we're just not going to buy a Ford. So hats off to you, Ford, for making this more difficult than it should be. And this is the end of the video.